Welcome to Faith, Fiction, and Folklore, or as we like to call it, the Tri-F Podcast, where we try not to mess the podcast up. And today, it's going to be a wild one. It's going to be a little weird. Was King James gay? Parasites are gay. And apparently Mark Zuckerberg is scared of being gay. I think that's the other one. So how did I do? How's the segue with that?
Great.
Not bad for not giving a crap. So
Going all out tonight.
Going all out tonight. That's right. Okay. Well, I guess we are starting with Parasites. So, Mr.
It all
Carter,
sounds good.
What sounds good?
It all
Can we
sounds
just
good.
dive in here?
Yeah. Hang on. Do you want me to? We're professionals, folks. Hang on a minute. I've got my. There we go. I don't know what in the world. No, that ain't right.
Hold on one second. I got to adjust my my seat. The wind is killing me.
Okay. That's fine because apparently I've screwed up our window. For some reason, my background is not up. So, we're professionals. We're professionals.
You're a professional.
God blame right I am. Where is my background graphic?
I don't know. I don't see it.
There we go. Good night. Copy. Yeah, for some reason my background graphic disappeared on this thing. I blame the OBS update because I had a background thing on here before. Stop it.
You can say you can move it to the foreground.
Yeah, I'm trying. Somebody talk while I do my producing job.
Talk, 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 talk.
Dad, blame
We're
it,
doing
Trevor.
it live.
We're doing it live.
Talking while we
Doing it live.
talk a lot.
Okay, so just so I understand, Cody, we're looking at your article, correct?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna read it.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, go for it. I
Okay.
am almost ready.
So what brought all this on is I moved into a new house. I got a shop, and it has a small rat issue. I think there was 10 rats initially. I've killed 6, I think. So, but I started watching these rats and their behavior and their responses. And one thing that really stuck out to me is what they hoard. Because I've had I've known that they'll hoard boxes, things like that. And it's I started watching these rats. Huh?
They're stealing your stuff, collecting it.
What, Trevor?
Are they stealing your stuff and collecting it? Wow.
Greedy
Yeah,
little
they're
buggers.
like hoarders, right? And so I was just watching the things that they were taking and how their nests looked. Now I just really thought about people, and so I started doing some digging. And my opinion on this is that people aren't hoarders. It's called Dunge's syndrome, but it's caused by a parasite, and it's the same parasite that these rats have.
Huh.
And so this hoarding behavior is not of people, it's of the parasite.
Okay.
So
Makes sense.
I got into this paper is what lays that out.
All right.
It got taken down a couple of weeks ago, but it came back up. So I want to read it while it's up.
Well, you must be on to something.
It's kind of long, so I'm gonna skip part of it.
Okay.
Okay, so mice chronically infected with T. gondii exhibit selective increases in CNS dopamine concentrations. Increases in CNS dopamine are associated with psychosis in humans and obsessive compulsive disorder like ritualistic behavior in rodents. Interestingly, dopamine activity can also be associated with personality traits in humans, particularly novelty seeking. Additionally, T. gondii infection in humans can be associated with personality changes. And it cites the studies in here too, if you guys want to read this yourselves. Research plan. We propose to test the association between Toxoplasmosis gondii exposure and a specific behavioral phenotype, hoarding behavior, and low novelty seeking. Because cats and rodents are common hosts for Toxoplasmosis gondii, we plan to make the association of lifetime exposure to cats and rats to Toxoplasmosis gondii infection. Methods We will examine the relationship between infection to Toxoplasmosis gondii, hoarding behavior, novelty-seeking behavior, and lifetime exposure to household cats or laboratory rats. 80 healthcare professionals who do not have baseline obsessive-compulsive disorder. Healthcare professionals are not likely to have significant mental or physical comorbidities. Nevertheless, the office setting provides a personal space in which there is little policing of incipient hoarding behavior. Individual office spaces will be blindly rated for level of hoarding. Subjects will be evaluated for novelty-seeking behavior, surveyed for lifetime exposure to cats, laboratory rats, and have serum Toxoplasmosis gondii antibodies drawn as an indication of prior exposure to the parasite. Public health relevance is the last deal here.
Yep.
Pathological hoarding is characterized by domestic squalor, loss of insight, and social withdrawal. Affected individuals amass huge quantities of apparently useless and unused articles, including both new and old items, newspapers and magazines, used food containers, bedding, and other useless rubbish. In extreme cases, the living conditions of these persons are fully neglected on the exterior. Homes may lack utilities. The interior is often filled with rubbish and clutter to the point of being a health hazard to the person. Dungeons cases are often found living in unsanitary conditions. The living environment may contain numerous pets, insect, or rodent infestations, and occasionally human and animal excrement. An environment that is conducive to the interspecies transmission of T. gondii. A majority of these persons also suffer from poor health maintenance, including malnutrition and anemia. The Dungeons syndrome is an important public health problem. Cooney estimated annual incidence of the Dungeons syndrome at 5 per 10,000 persons aged over 60 years. This may be an underestimate, as the available studies are restricted persons who are known to healthcare providers. Social service providers estimate 1,000 active cases in Manhattan alone, a prevalence of 4 to 10,000. Dungeons cases may comprise 25% of XR County adult services caseload, personal communication. In this policy, we propose to test the association between Toxoplasmosis gondii exposure and hoarding behavior. If such an association can be demonstrated, there would be implications. First, it would demonstrate the capacity of CNS parasites to alter human host behavior in the absence of clinical disease. Second, it would demonstrate the potential for a wide variety of currently unexplained behavioral disorders to be the product of parasitic manipulation. Third, it would offer the potential of specific antimicrobial treatments for an important public health problem. Sorry, that was long-winded.
No, you're good. Lost you a
But
little
anyway,
bit there,
so
but that's all right.
in my opinion, I mean, if there's a parasite that can cause, okay,
No, you're good, man.
am
You're
I clear?
Yeah, you're clear.
Yeah.
Okay. So like if there's a specific parasite that causes hoarding behavior or Dungeons syndrome, as this is called, like what says there's not more parasites that cause other behavioral manipulations, you know? Like
Yeah.
if there was like a lust demon, you know, a food demon or a what do you call it?
A food demon. Like a tapeworm?
So like gluttony.
Gluttony, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gluttony.
Yeah.
Is this like the
Yeah,
parasite
like
with
tapeworm.
like cat ladies?
Yeah, like with the weird cat ladies. Yeah, he
Cat
Yeah.
lady
It's
parasite.
the same one.
yeah, same.
It seems to be like it's the most studied one. So it's like you can
Mhm.
the cat thing's a big deal. Like everybody catches onto it, and so now everybody's looking at it.
Mhm.
But I think in the future we'll figure out that there's a different parasite for each bad behavior, like an anti-human behavior.
I don't know if I'd be willing
Makes
to
sense.
go that far, but it is funny. It's like, oh, you caught the kleptomania parasite or whatever. Yeah, it's kind of that would be humorous.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
instead of it's
They
like,
know not what they do, right?
yeah. I mean, so when you do something bad, instead of saying this is just who I am, it's like must have been something I ate. So, you know.
Right.
There you go.
Right. And then you don't identify with it, so you can drop the baby.
Yeah.
There you go.
So how do we go about getting rid of the parasite?
Black walnut. Black walnut. It cures
I take
lust.
ivermectin twice a year.
Ivermectin. Okay. So ivermectin. Which one does that one get rid of? Is that like the gluttony one?
That's the horse dewormer that everybody panicked about during
No.
COVID.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out which which cleanser
CNN
is like.
CNN said not to take it, so I take it.
Yeah.
That's a good rule of thumb. Whatever the opposite CNN does, that's what you should do. So, yeah. So that's an interesting idea. I'm not going to say I buy it, but that is an intriguing concept. What do you all think?
Yeah.
Greg, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm with you. It's interesting. I'm not opposed to it. Yeah, more research would be good.
Yeah.
But
Word up.
we know there's a parasite that makes you want to hoard cats, so it makes sense that the same parasite would make you hoard random shit.
That must have been a
Yeah.
demon who got demoted.
That's the same one. That
Yeah.
toxoplasmosis gondii. That's that same one. The Dungeons cases and the cat thing. It's the same parasite.
Maybe that's like the Hitler demon. Like he became a demon, and for all eternity, he has to make people hoard cats. It's like, this is a total waste of my talents. So.
Did you just meow at me?
Yeah, did you just meow at me? Oh gosh. Well, that's my joke for the evening, folks. So is there a smoking parasite? Like a hookworm for cigars? That'd be fun.
You should try ivermectin and see if it.
You know, I don't know. I would think if there's if there is one, I would say it's probably like something that attaches to your lungs, and so you're trying to constantly make your lungs feel normal again by smoking. I don't know. I'm making that up, so.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I just don't want to prolong my life expectancy, so, you know.
Probably go along with the Leviathan.
I stole that
demon.
joke from Brad Stein, but anyway.
That's a funny fella right there.
He is funny. Well, Cody, where'd you hear this for the first time? Like, what made you stumble across this parasite theory?
I just told you the story. I was watching rats and how they behave, and I was like, man, I've seen people act like this.
Well, yeah, I remember you bringing it up a year ago. I guess that's true, though. You got to thinking about it because of the rats. So, no, I've never had much.
I started researching it, and I found that article. So.
I
didn't know rats had the same parasite. Makes sense.
Yeah. I think everything has a parasite, like anything small and feral. So, yeah, we've been having issues with the animals having parasites in the yard. I think they're brought in by wasps. I think that like parasites and stuff are kind of like there's a whole, I don't know how to word it, but like in farming, you know, you take care of the land and you do things to kind of keep the cycle of the I guess the life cycle of your area kind of in check, you know. You make sure you get a good layer of grass on there so the topsoil doesn't get eroded away and things like that. And if you start neglecting the land, then you get like wasps. And this was something that I personally thought, because I've said this before, but
the murder wasp.
The murder hornets. Yeah, I was pretty sure the murder hornets were the ones bringing in the oh gosh, what am I trying to say? Like the blight, because the pear trees have blight now. They didn't have blight before, but when the murder hornets came in, they got blight. And it spread to other trees. And now the sugar gum tree has termites, and there's like this weird cumulative effect going on in the yard. And I've kind of wondered if it's like when you don't take care of the land, or like, because that land wasn't taken care of, or like, Greg, how long was it before you bought the house? Like, how long was that land neglected?
I know there was basically an old couple that lived there forever, and then they passed on. And some really trashy people moved in for a couple of years and didn't pay taxes on it.
Yeah.
Then I bought it.
Yeah, like I feel like it went a stint without getting taken care of, and then you started to see like things with stingers and termites and stuff move in, and then the yard gets tore up. But then we started doing things to like try to repair it, you know. So we bought chickens, we got bird feeders, and you know before that, you know the dog was like all skinny because she had parasites all the time, but by putting birds in and getting rid of all the stinger stuff, she started putting on weight because she got rid of her parasites over time. And I just wonder if all that stuff's kind of interconnected, is my point. So,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. I think you're hitting a philosophical truth here. Because, like, it's the environment you create. That's what chooses to live in the environment you create depends on the environment. You know, I mean, like I've explained the, what's that deal with the pinworms in the bottom of your stomach. What's it called? What's the bottom of your stomach called?
Colon.
It explodes on people? No.
No.
What?
The bottom of your stomach. What's the bottom of your stomach?
It gets
Your
inflamed.
intestines?
Like a lot of kids get it removed because it gets inflamed and then blows up, and it'll kill them if it blows
Appendix.
up.
Your appendix?
Appendix.
Yeah, I almost died that way.
Appendix
Right.
is the bottom. It's the bottom.
It's
the
the
bottom
bottom of
sac
your
on
large
your stomach.
It's your
And
large intestines.
so-
Little knob at the end of your large intestines. So.
Okay, my
yeah.
bad.
No, it's
But anyways,
fine. Yeah.
it feels like if you're drinking like 6 Dr. Peppers a day, you're whatever, and it's got like there's heavy metals in that crap. So
right.
all that heavy metal sinks to the bottom of that appendix, right?
Yeah.
And so it gets so heavy and swollen up because it's full of metal, right? That like nothing can live in there except pinworms.
Okay.
And so then when it blows up, it finally lets go. All those pinworms just scatter throughout your body.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's actually what kills you. But so it's like you're creating that environment in your body by eating unhealthy shit and putting a bunch of metal in there, you know, unknowingly, obviously, but
yeah.
It's all about the environment.
Your environment
So you're
gets
right
in
with
you. What you surround yourself with gets in you and starts affecting your behavior. So even if we're completely wrong, we've made a wonderful allegory.
And it's the same with that. Same with that paper too, because it says like the parasite makes you live in squalor, and you know it's like the parasites can rebreed in a filthy environment.
Mm-hmm.
So it's their goal to make you live that way.
Yeah. But you have to create the filthy environment first too, and it becomes a cyclical thing. So interesting. Well.
Indeed. What are we moving on to, boys?
Well, we got 3 more minutes. I have to kill another 3 minutes to make this podcast ready. So, yeah.
3 minutes.
Yeah, it's got to be 23 minutes minimum to justify it on Buzzsprouts. So, we got another 2 minutes to kill. So, somebody needs to come up with some final thoughts.
Does anybody have any questions about parasites?
I'm trying to... Questions about parasites. Let's see. I mean, I was just trying to like correlate each particular parasite with a specific sin, you know, like tapeworms.
Well, yeah, I mean that's where I want to get, but I got to take little bites, man.
Oh.
Have you been able to catch any of these mice or rats?
No, I've killed them all.
Oh, you kill them all? Do you dissect any of them?
No, that's dangerous.
Seems like a good way to get parasites.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Indeed.
Yeah, get the mask and the little gloves and, you know.
Yeah, you go all out. And
Yeah.
Get you a full bodysuit.
I know they're in there.
Yeah.
I don't need to look inside of them to know what's in there.
But you got to classify them, you know. It's like Hooktus wormus. It's responsible for thievery or whatever.
So are the
that
other
will be my life's work.
Are the parasites the rats demons, or is that
The worm is demon.
I believe that parasites are literally the Nephilim.
I see. Okay.
Boy, that would be disappointing.
If you've got like a lust problem, are you getting the parasites on your junk? Is that what's happening?
You can, yeah.
transferring during the
No,
no.
Oh,
no. So I mean,
They
like
might
with the
transfer.
toxoplasmosis gondii, specifically, it makes the rats.
Oh, that's a horrible time for the signal to break. What do the rats do? What do they do, Cody?
The
Rats
rats, the toxoplasmosis rats are sexually attracted to cat urine.
ew.
So to say that there's right, it's how they hunt, right?
Yeah.
But to say then that there's not a demonic agenda to disrupt the atomic family is foolish.
Yeah.
If the rats are sexually attracted to cat urine, is that why you've got all the degenerates into like golden showers and crap? Is that what's going on?
Dude, you might be onto something.
I mean, that definitely could be
That's a good point.
could be something there. But
It's the hookworm
but my
that's
point
making
with
you
like
date the
the lust
shrew.
demon.
Mm-hmm.
But my point with the lust demon is that like demons want to break up the household. They don't want a family with a father in it, and that the demonic agenda is to destroy the family.
Yeah.
So
Anything
to say that those
godly,
parasites and demons aren't interlinked is like
yeah,
Interesting.
it's almost foolish.
so. Yeah.
Trevor, what do you think? You haven't said nothing, and I got to ride the clock. What do you think?
What are you riding the clock for?
I'm trying to get us actually like postable on Buzzsprouts.
His chair's broken.
My chair is
You gotta
broken.
ride the clock.
Yeah,
You must have parasites in your chair.
I must. That's the only explanation. Parasites in the chair.
Honestly, I agree with Cody. Parasites are demons.
I would have to look into it more. I don't know if I buy it, but
I don't
it's
know
an
about-
interesting
Through the Nephilim?
premise. Well, that'd be very disappointing. It's like these were the mighty men of valor, and
Yeah,
their
I don't
children were
know.
hookworms.
I don't know about the Nephilim in particular because they were originally giants, and so they went from giants to being parasites. I don't know how to get that connection.
Maybe that was their punishment.
Maybe that was their punishment after the flood.
I would have to see the mechanic.
They're created spirits, but they're not part of God.
All right, so they went from
Huh?
from giants to pigs to now they're parasites.
I just don't know why they would need a body. It seems like a lot of work to just go do that bad thing. I don't know.
But they want one because they want to feel something.
They want to feel something.
Yeah, demons just want to
Yeah, I've
feel
heard that
something,
before.
and so they have to do that through a body. But they're
Yeah.
spirits.
Huh.
They were created, but they're not from God, so they're just stuck here. They can't go anywhere,
I haven't heard that.
and so they try to.
I've heard that before. Like
manifest
the Nephilim
themselves.
after the flood, they weren't able to go anywhere, so there's sort of disembodied spirits that are running around causing mayhem.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And what causes more mayhem than parasites in human guts?
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Okay. All right. We've killed enough time. We got to 26 minutes. So I guess we will move
Okay.
on to segment
Take
2.
that, Buzzsprout.
All right. That's our. I'll have to look into it more. I'm not saying I don't buy it, but I that's something I would have to read up on for myself. I'm not totally sold, but it's a fun premise to play with. I'm gonna create like a what was that freaking an Arsh Goetia? Was that what it's called? The Arsh Goetia? But it's going to be the Arsh Goetia. It's a catalog of demons, only it's hookworms, like various types of parasites, The tapeworm's the gluttony one. You got to stay away from it. I'm going to write that book, and I'm going to make it million dollars.
That
And
would
it'll be advertised
hilarious.
on this show. So
Sweet. I can't wait.
All right, well, we're going to wrap it up for part 1. If you were on the live stream, stay with us. We are moving on to part 2. If you are watching this after the fact, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you. On
Donk.
What?
I said donk.
Donk. Exactly. See you next time. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Faith, Fiction, and Folklore. If you did, we would love it if you would subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Rumble. We can also be found on X, Instagram, and Facebook. And we are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio. Thank you again very much for listening, and we'll see you next time.